Into this smoke, I release all energies that do not serve me, all negativity that surrounds me, and all fears that limit me. Good day, merry meet. My name is Glennis, and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel, and I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I have shown you these bottles before, and I want to share pretty much most of everything what I've done with them. Now, the last time you saw these bottles was during a Thrifty haul, and this is what I had, kind of envisioned in my mind of working with them. So this lovely bottle, I hope you guys recognize, I have spelled this bottle. Of course, I cleansed it and worked with it quite a bit before even starting on it. But this spell bottle is specifically for a living room, family room, something like that. And for me, this particular bottle says good vibes only. And so what I started with at the bottom is rice. And as odd as that sounds to you guys, to me, rice soaks up any kind of drama. Let's just say that, or it repels BS. And I've used pink Himalayan salt here, eucalyptus. I used a lot of clear quartz, black peppercorns, and I used quite a good amount of peach moonstone. And of course, I've finished it off with the ribbons that you can see here, and I've also added a bit of a charm here, and unfortunately I think it's going to be too small for you guys to see, but it is a silver cauldron, and it's just a nod to some of the work that I do in my space here, and it makes me feel good about myself. And I've finished it off with sort of a cornflower blue candle, and that's for, really great communication. But yeah, so this in essence for me is a good vibes only spell bottle. And once this candle burns, I will absolutely put another candle here, because spell bottles, in my mind, spell bottles are meant to stay sealed up. And once you break the seal and, the contents go, who knows where the spell is done. So I'm absolutely going to keep this and burn this candle. And yeah, good vibes only. Absolutely. Now this is my work, I guess I could call it my start to my work week. This is absolutely is meant to get me geared up, to give me energy, and a few other things in it. And I'm already working with this candle as far as my work, my mundane work is concerned. I've got a good, and that doesn't sound very positive, but I've got a good amount of salt, rice in here. And again, rice is going to dispel all that BS that might come your way. No drama, no BS. Just leave me be. Just leave me be. And I put in whole chili peppers and chili flakes. Now I put in chili and chili peppers to, bring a lot of warmth into my week, to give me that burning energy. And I also added it to kind of reinvigorate my weight loss goals that I have. And I've heard, and you've probably heard too, cayenne pepper and chili helps you burn calories, and things like that. Well, I don't really know about that, but I have added that as a way to kind of give me that mental note, that mental reminder to, stick with the diet, keep going forward. You've got to do better, something like that, because I can no longer blame the illness that's in our country right now, and for eating extra or for putting on a pound or two here or there or whatever. Not that I have, but I just can't justify it. And so I put the chili in there for that. I put a very good amount of hematite in here. And again, this is for any kind of negativity that may come through at me during my work day. You can just, go on and just keep it to yourself. I don't want any negativity at all. None. I also added some sugar in here because if I should encounter someone that's less than pleasant or some negativity, then I will at least hopefully have that sweet that sweet disposition and just kind of say, well, and black peppercorns. And then I finished it off with my BS catcher, which is rice. And of course I have an anointed candle in here as well. And so this is how I'm starting off my work week, and it's going to be an awesome work week. It is. It absolutely is. It's going to be a wonderful week. I'm going to get so much done. I'm going to get so much done. But I also made 2 personal little spell jars. Now they are absolutely both sealed up, except I can hear this one. That must mean something. I think that it does. But this little spell jar is meant for self-love. And I added, no rice. I added a little bit of salt, a little bit of thyme, rose quartz, rose buds, of course, and some carnelian. And carnelian, all the other stuff is kind of self-explanatory, rose buds and rose quartz and thyme and the salt for protection. And you might say, well, why do you have the carnelian in here? Well, I add carnelian and I work with carnelian for bravery, plain and simple. And so I encourage this person to work with carnelian, and they will also see a very, very large chunk of hematite in here as well. So I've absolutely sealed this up. If you want to, it's entirely up to you, but if you want to, you can just take this and put this in your purse if you want to, but bear in mind it's wax sealed here. Or you may want to, just put it in a, in a drawer or something like that. And I've got an anointed candle here, and I'm going to send it. And if you want to, it's up to you. You can just affix your pink candle for your self-love right here and let it burn and, meditate. And I'm sure that this will make you feel so much better. And I've also made this other one, and this particular person, and this is a little bit of a reading. Of course, I haven't tried to, get right down into their heads or anything like that, or in their situation, but this particular person, there's a lot of negativity coming from an outside source. So I think this person is also slightly depressed, slightly. And again, this is not meant to replace medical attention, so I want to say that right there. But I added to the bottom here frankincense for depression, and I very, very often work with frankincense for depression. And of course some Himalayan pink salt for protection. I've added a feather in here, some rosemary, and some cloves, and a few other little goodies in here. Now this person doesn't necessarily have to know that this is for them. You can, it is not wax sealed, So you can put this under a car seat. If you're afraid of it getting, vacuumed up, under a car seat, maybe taped to the underside of the seat. It's just a thought. I know a lot, maybe some of you don't appreciate sneaky spells or sneaky crafting or anything like that, but sometimes if you tell people, oh, this is a little spell jar for you, and this is going to help maybe if you're depressed a little bit, or if you go, this is for X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3. Some people are such non-believers that they will go out of their way. And as awful as this sounds, and I truly, truly believe it, they will go out of their way to make sure that this doesn't work. They will go and they will do everything that you don't want them to do. So that's why, you know, if I was going to hurt someone, then I would say, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But this is nothing but for good purposes. So if you want to just, like I said, if you want to be, kind of a little, you want to put this somewhere where they really don't know about it or something, then, and there's a little charm on here too. But again, no fear if it's going to be in a warm car or anything like that, because there's no wax on here. So, but I want to thank you guys so, so much for joining me today. And please, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay happy. And more now than ever, please be patient. Merry part, and I absolutely so hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.